Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the frightening world of Scratches DC. Welcome back, one and all. Now then, in the last episode, we managed to turn on the water within the Blackwood Manor. More or less, we do not have water in the manor itself, but we do have water here within the greenhouse, which is like a huge freaking advantage, considering that there is no other place we can go to. And why would the water be an advantage? Well, simple, because there is something within this greenhouse I want. Something that is, at the moment, really the only item that I can imagine to get me anywhere, since there is nothing else left. Nope, nothing at all. So, let us get to this item, shall we? Yes, this shiny little thing we cannot reach, there, beneath the grate, could be our path to salvation. However, how do we reach it? Well, of course, like I said already, this is where the water comes into play. Also, I said at the end of the last episode that I had an idea, and it had to do with this bush here. However, considering what I thought about some time ago, I am no longer sure if this bush could be of any importance. We shall see soon. Now then, the last time I turned on this faucet, I was like, why is the key, or whatever it could be, I am hoping that it is a key, not being flushed out? Maybe the bush is blocking the drainage system? But then I thought about it again, and, well, I only left the faucet on for a few seconds, and I don't think that would be enough to flush anything out. So let's leave it on this time. There we go. Operation Shiny Water has begun. Step number 1 of my plan. Wait until the water flushes the object away from this position. Come on. Yes, there we go. Step number 1 successful. Step number 2, get the item. Shiny object? Where are you? Oh, I didn't think this through. Shiny object. What was I expecting? Oh, bummer. Where is it? Did I just screw myself over? No. That is not the case. There is still hope. Let's see. Considering my bad luck, though, the shiny object, presumably a key, might have landed in some kind of underground sewer system by now. No, I'm not gonna accept that reality. What should I do? Where does this system go to? It splits right here and goes to the left and the right. Let's see, the right side first, it goes round and round the greenhouse, over here, and oh dear, it just ends. Well, probably not, but it could go down into the sewer system, which I do not hope. And the left side, oh, there's that bush again. However, it also stops with a simple dead end that could lead down into, you know. Oh, bugger. Alright, initiate logical procedure number 1, turn off the water, for starters. Now, scenario A, key plus drainage tunnel plus right side equals dead end. Dead end plus possible sewer system equals key gone forever equals me being a sad panda. Oh. However, key plus drainage plus left corridor equals a very small possibility equals me being happy-faced. Because the left side has an obstacle right in the very middle of it, this bush covering the drainage. Let's examine it one more time. A huge pot containing a bush had fallen on the drain. Ladies and gents, how high are the chances that the shiny object perhaps got stuck within the bush covering the drain? What would be the obvious solution to this problem? Using the shears for the first time ever. I don't see any reason as to why this should result in something bad. I mean, the water is turned off, so if I cut this bush down a little, the key, or, well, I'm really hoping that it is a key, shouldn't get flushed out immediately. It should stay right where it is. Aha. I removed a few branches and leaves, clearing that corner of the drain. Well, that is lovely, but it still doesn't look like I would be able to reach anything beneath the grate. Operation Shiny Water is turning into a disaster. Seriously, this object is my only lead. It could be a key. It could unlock the chapel, for all I know. Without it, I'll be forced to wait until that British real estate muppet arrives. No offense, Jerry. Is there no other way? I don't even know what I'm so worried about. I mean, perhaps I don't have to worry cause the key already got flushed out the other side. Somewhere into oblivion, the limbo of an ancient sewer system, where I will never be able to find it again. Yeah, just try to keep your hopes up like that. It's gonna do miracles or work miracles. I don't know what I'm talking about. Well, it's still worth a shot, so let's try. Come on. Wait, what am I even trying to accomplish right now by key? You heard that? I did. Object, whatever, shiny. Where did it go to? Where did it go to? He says, realizing what a stupid question it was, since it went towards the other dead end, presumably into the sewer system, gone forever. So, wait a minute, let me get this straight. I was afraid that the key would get flushed towards the right side, but was happy when I realized that it could have gotten flushed down the left side, into the bush. So I cut the bush down, turned the water back on, and... What is... Is my brain exploding? Imploding on itself once again? What was I expecting? Like, seriously? Well, all I know is that Operation Shiny Water failed miserably. Wow, Michael. And your thoughts are once again as empty as Mike Dawson's intelligence. Well then. I think that the key is lost. Yes. Yes, it is. Well, there is only one plausible response to this kind of situation. Look what has happened to me. I made my mistake. I flushed down the key and now it is gone for good. It is such a shame. Don't know what to do. Jerry's gonna arrive and I will be screwed and say, fuck you. Fuck you, Blackwood Manor. You screwed me over. Even though I technically screwed myself over. But what the hell am I supposed to do now? Like, the key is gone. Whatever it was, it is gone. There's not a place I can go to without a key. It's over. Deja vu, once again. It's over. Breaking into the crypt didn't accomplish anything. It only accomplished that I disturbed the rest of whom? Yes, there is the sun, but what about that corpse? Oh, Jesus Christ! I want to know who that dead body belongs to. But all I can do now is stare at this dead tree. It represents how I am feeling right now, he says, starting to narrate to himself. Michael Arthur does not know what to do with his life anymore. The Blackwood Manor has conquered him, as he stares at the dead wood, thinking about if James T. Blackwood might have stood in front of this tree as well, while thinking about what happened to him. The author loses his motivation, loses his will to go on, loses his hope to discover the dark secret of Blackwood Manor, to discover how all these people died in the past, where James T. Blackwood went off to. Everything seems lost and dark. Maybe he should just return to the miraculous land known as Wonderland, where a little girl called Alice is waiting for a certain Let's Player to finish what he started. Wait a minute. What the... Hmm. I don't remember a key being here last time I checked. Oh, I had been through a lot to get that small key. Well, what do you know, there it is. Yep, we found it. It was right here. It was flushed into this small pond. What? What? Am I supposed to be surprised right now? Well, excuse me, princess, but first of all, how high are the chances that this freaking tiny object would land within this very pond? So, the pond and the greenhouse are connected? How big, or should I say how small, were the chances of this happening? Well, alright. Maybe I should show a little bit more of an appropriate reaction, but I shall try to keep my voice down. Yes! Yeah! Fuck! Yes! We found the key. We have it. Ladies and gents, the adventure is not over. No. We do not have to wait for Jerry. We can continue. I hope. What the hell? Just, alright. Back to business. That's all that's important right now. Let's get back down to business. So let's see. Possible theories as to why this key was inside the greenhouse. Somebody either lost it or tried to hide it on purpose. Well, the person didn't really try to hide it. He or she just threw it away. And I presume it was a he. James T. Blackwood. Maybe he lost the key when he was being desperate. Oh yes, Michael, we've been through a lot to get this small key. Quite. Let's not think about it ever again. Now then, what could this key unlock? There are two possible options. Let's check both of them out. Oh my, I'm so lucky. It is always a lovely feeling knowing that we are getting somewhere. Knowing that we can still uncover the secrets of Blackwood Manor. Now then, every second is important and precious. We need to hurry up. We cannot allow Jerry to arrive before we've solved the mystery. Now, this is option number 1. This key might unlock the heavy locked door of the chapel. Or should I say doors? Well, it says so right here. In any case, let us try the key out. Perhaps we are lucky. Grant me passage, God. I demand it. Alright, here we go. Oh, come on. That wasn't useful. Apparently this key is not meant to open the chapel up. Looks like we cannot yet breach the door to this divine place. Only God knows where the key might be. Well, I am not as depressed as I was a few minutes ago though, for there is still a second option. But I would really love to know what could be inside this building. Oh well, we will find out some other time. Let us head to the second possible scenario where this key might unlock something good and useful. You should all remember James T. Blackwood's small library and study. If yes, then you should also remember his personal desk. If yes, once again, then you should also remember the one drawer that was locked. Yes, indeed, we are heading for it right now. It is the only lead we still have. Welcome back to the Chamber of Knowledge, where James T. Blackwood, without a doubt, spent countless hours of his life studying the Dalmar and other subjects. Here it is, his personal desk. We first examined it in episode 3. Can you believe how long it's been since that one? There is the journal, talking about James's journey to South Africa, how he discovered the Dalmar and the mask. However, one of the drawers always stayed beyond our reach. This one, the only one with a lock. Did James store valuable items inside? Did he want to protect them at all costs? If yes, then why would he lose the only key able to open it up? Did he lose it on purpose? Did he not want anybody to discover what could be inside? Or did he really just lose it by pure accident? Perhaps he lost access to something extremely important. Only one way to find out, don't you all think? Perhaps I am wrong. Maybe this key doesn't open up the drawer, but if it does, then... Everyone with me now? 3, 2, 1. Excellent. The drawer is now unlocked. Alright, James. Show me your secrets, will you? Show me why you have killed your wife, and perhaps even your son and best friend. Let me glimpse once again into your dark past, James T. Blackwood. What do my eyes spot there? A letter? Perhaps written by James? Alright, this could shed some more light onto the situation. Very useful. Beneath, I only see more money-like stuff, nothing of interest really. But what do we have here? A small wooden casket. But not just an ordinary one, it seems. This casket has a number lock, 5 digits. I was definitely correct about that James T. Blackwood was storing something of value inside this locker. The question is, what could be inside this box and how am I going to open it up? I don't recall a single moment in this adventure so far where I was given a combination, and just randomly guessing could take forever. I also don't remember any hints. No document mentioned a combination. The only numbers I remember are dates and phone numbers, but those are useless. What could be inside this casket? The current number is 29539. Can I change the numbers? Yes, I can. The lock itself doesn't change. The numbers do not rotate, but they do change at the bottom of the screen. However, this is not getting me anywhere. Damn it. Alright, I'm being too impatient. I'm wasting time. Time I need. There is the letter, of course. Maybe this will give me or hint at the combination. Yeah. Alright then, ladies and gents. It is time to read another note of presumably James T. Blackwood himself. Let us take a look at what it has to say. Shall we, one and all? March 21st, 1963. Dear Catherine, first of all, I beg you to take the utmost care in order to keep this letter away from James. I don't like to think of the mental breakdown he would suffer if he reads this. You know James much better than I do, so you must share my conviction that he'd never harm anything. But even so, I'd ask you to be careful whenever he's around, at least until we sort out this situation. He has been especially unstable lately, speaking about his determination to suppress this so-called curse. I truly fear for him, and for his sanity. I still wouldn't say he qualifies as dangerous, but just in case, be cautious. I've been playing the role of an ally who believes in James, and so far, I think I've done a good job in convincing him. But I'm afraid it won't last for too much longer. I can't do all the things he's now asking me to do. He has been delving into some very obscure arts, and what began as a hobby has now become a dangerous obsession. He wants me to perform an African ritual on that awful mask he brought. He's convinced he has released an ancient spirit which will harm everything he loves and cares for. It's all so utterly insane that I'm ashamed to translate this into words. My biggest fear is that I will end up losing my own mind along with this. I have to put an end to all of this. And about that other issue, you should know I've gotten over it. Catherine, what we all did 2 years ago, the decision we made and knew would affect the course of our lives, has been haunting my sleep ever since then. I know you must be the one more affected by this, but you wouldn't understand all that has been going through my head. The confusion, the contradiction, now more than ever. I am not sure whether it was the right decision or not. But there is no turning back, and we must face the consequences. All I wanted to say about this is that I am deeply sorry if I behaved erratically these past days and unnerved you. You have my word that I won't ever reveal anything. Whatever you do with this letter, make sure that James doesn't suspect anything. I'd rather have you destroy this, though. Extreme situations require extreme measures. Christopher. What the hell did I just read? What is the meaning of this? It is not a letter by James, but by his best friend, Dr. Christopher Milton, to Catherine. It is a warning. Christopher, he says that he was only playing the ally of James, that he tried to help his friend but never actually believed in any of the insane things James was talking about. Can you really blame him, though? James wanted him to perform a ritual onto the mask of the Dalmar to apparently drive out the evil spirits. That would make any good friend raise an eyebrow. Jesus. Christopher was so scared that he even warned Catherine to be careful around her husband in case he could turn violent or something. However, that is not the main point of interest here. The first half of the letter is basically just telling us things we already assumed and knew about. But what is this second half supposed to be? Christopher is talking about something that happened between him and Catherine 2 years ago. They made a decision that apparently affected the course of their lives and was haunting him, especially, ever since. And James didn't know about it. What is the meaning of this? He says that he has gotten over it and that they should just try to forget about what whatever the hell happened, but what happened? Why are Christopher and Catherine all of a sudden up to something, or where? Something that James was not aware about. Is it all different than I imagined? Did James not just collapse due to his insanity and murder his own family and best friend? Did they do something that drove him insane? On top of what he was already experiencing due to the mask? Did Christopher and Catherine have a secret relationship? No. No, that would be way too easy and simple. There has to be something else to this. A deeper meaning. What did they do? Why was Christopher urging Catherine to, at all costs, destroy this letter? Yes, to not make James suffer from a breakdown, but probably more because of the second half. What were they hiding? And why was this letter inside James's own drawer? Did he find the letter? Was Catherine not able to destroy it? Did he kill both of them because of it? But wait. This letter was written in 1963, it says, the year of Catherine's death. Yet after she died, Christopher continued to help James, try to minimize the facts, that he apparently murdered Catherine. He even took over the house after James disappeared. That's official. That's something I didn't even consider yet. James disappeared and Christopher took over the house. So how did Christopher die, if he did die? Did James return one day to take revenge? Oh my god. This case just got a whole lot deeper than I originally thought.